Well, back at the hole. This is day 7, it's going to be the final day, and this is just a bucket that I filled yesterday, just ready for panning today. And there's 2 good sized pieces in there, as well as probably a good 7 or 8 really small bits as well. So it's not a bad start to the day really. Probably going to have time for maybe 4 or 5 buckets at most, and then we'll be heading back tonight. So that's just a quick pan out the one I filled yesterday, and now I'm about to fill the first proper bucket of the day, and hopefully going to continue on the gold. Well, there's another bucket down and another few decent sized pieces. Still bigger than the usual really stupid small specks. So those are starting to add up now. There's the usual specks in there as well, but as you can see, that's a little bit more texture and shape to them rather than usual just circular dots. So into the bucket it goes, and cracking on with the next bucket. Well, a disappointing bucket that time, just the one bit there, and there might be a couple of dots kicking about as well, not much, but still, at least it's a tiny bit, so it hasn't been a wipe out, but still hoping for a little bit more, so we'll crack on getting the bucket done before the day's done. Well, there's another bucket down and another pan done. There's a nice small little picker there, a nice bit of texture and size to it, and then there's the usual, again, big specks or small, really small pickers, however you want to describe stuff like that, and then there's the usual dots and real normal specks kicking about as well. So not a bad pan, better than the last one. Probably still have time to squeeze another 1, maybe 2 out, so I'm going to crack on and see what the next one's going to have. Well, that's the results of the last bucket of the trip. I was going to call it quits after having 2 previous washouts. I didn't bother filming those because obviously there's nothing to film. But I thought I'd do one more just before we finish, just in the final little area before I filled the hole back in. And yeah, that's quite a nice little bit, that one. Plenty of small little daft specks kicking about around it as well, so it's not a bad finish of the day, not a bad finish of the trip. Certainly better than the first hole that we were working as well, so it's not too bad. Right, so that's the end total for the trip. I've just done a pan out. I've still got to pan the concentrates again just to get the really dotty flower gold out that's all mixed in with the black sands. But this is everything that I could quickly recover. As I say, I'm panning it out into a bucket that I've got down there, so I can pan it over and over and over just to be sure that I'm going to be getting everything out of the concentrate. But it's not too bad a total really. Still expected, well, didn't expect, hoped for a little bit more with us being away for a full week. But there's a nice selection of sizes there. That one's probably the biggest by far. If I just pluck that one out, you can see that there. So that's a really nice chunky piece, that as well. And there's another few good sized bits in there as well, along with all of the smaller stuff, and as I say, the really dotty fine flower stuff that's still to get extracted as well. I'll do that probably over the winter, give me something to do when the weather's a bit more rubbish. So that is pretty much the total for the trip. I hope you enjoyed watching the videos of the trip. If you did, feel free to subscribe to my channel. There's going to be more prospecting videos coming when I get a chance to get away, and hopefully there's going to be a bit more better gold to show from on the future trips, but you never know. So there's only one way to find out, so feel free to subscribe, and by all means have a look at my channel for some previous trips as well. Thanks for watching, cheers.